The Ocean Forest Hotel was one of the first major hotels built along the Grand Strand in Myrtle Beach. The Ocean Forest and the adjoining Ocean Forest Country Club and golf course is still there today, were created by a gentleman named John Woodside. This man was in the textile business, located out of Greenville, South Carolina. Woodside's company purchased approximately 65,000 acres of land from the Myrtle Beach Farms Company. This land included the hotel, the oceanfront, and as you can imagine, lots of other wooded space. Now, the golf course was complete and the country club opened in 1928. The Ocean Forest Hotel was designed by a very famous architect, Raymond Hood. If you're not familiar with this name, you may be familiar with some of his creations. For example, Rockefeller Center in the heart of New York City was designed by Mr. Hood. Now, the Ocean Forest was completed and formally opened February 21st, 1930. This creation by Raymond Hood's architectural team cost approximately $1 million to build in 1930s money. This featured a 10-story main tower in the center of the structure and two wings off to each side, which were 5 stories apiece. The hotel was very different from other existing hotels, not just in Myrtle Beach, but along the East Coast, the central East Coast of the United States. It had many ornate features like marble columns, chandeliers made of crystal, even large ballrooms and elevators, which were something not common in this area of the country, specifically South Carolina. The property the hotel specifically resided on was about a 13-acre resort, if you will, that included gardens, stables, pools, and, of course, it was oceanfront. Fast forward the clock a little bit, and modern-day Myrtle Beach, you're going to find the previous location of the Ocean Forest Hotel along Porcher Drive. You may not see any evidence of it as you drive down this road, but you will see a roundabout that still exists today. If you drive around this roundabout, you are driving in what was the front of the Ocean Forest Hotel. In the late 20s, a lot of people came on hard times. After the completion of this hotel, Mr. Woodside was unable to make many of the mortgage payments. He lost most of his fortune in the stock market crash of 1929. This forced the hotel, the country club, and the surrounding property to be foreclosed upon. A group of independent investors decided to gather some money and purchase the hotel and the country club. But most of the land was repossessed by the Myrtle Beach Farms Company and subdivided and sold off. At one time, this grand hotel was considered the Grand Central Station of the East Coast, due to its central location between New York City and Miami. Post-World War II, there was a lot of financial hardships across the entire globe. One of the hardships hit the Ocean Forest Hotel, and due to lack of funding, they were unable to perform the required maintenance and the general upkeep that a hotel such as this would require. So the prestige of the hotel started to drop, and the glamour began to fade. Two gentlemen by the name of Niles Stevens and a Dexter Stuckey bought the hotel and a 10-acre portion of land along with it in 1973. At this time, in 73 money, it was $7.5 million for the purchase. The owners began to sell items out of the hotel, everything from silverware to chairs. After the majority of the elements found inside the hotel were liquidated and sold off, it was imploded. That's right, they blew it up. Friday, September 13th, 1974. Lots of pictures were taken that day, as you can see. It was imploded, destroyed, and mowed over for what else but condominiums. Like I said earlier, only the roundabout that was out front of the hotel remains today. The golf course that was built in the 20s for this hotel still exists as the Pine Lakes Country Club, and it is across the street from this roundabout on the west side of Highway 17 today. bonus fact for you, there was a beach house located near the Ocean Forest Hotel. It was relocated and placed in the Spring-Maid Beach area of town, right across the street from the Spring-Maid Pier. This beach house is now known as the Franklin G. Burroughs Simon B. Chapin Art Museum. So if you ever visit that art museum, this is a relic of the Ocean Forest's time. Thank you for joining me on this quick drive down memory lane. A little bit of history for the Myrtle Beach area that no longer exists, but we still remember it. If you like this kind of stuff, check out the playlists, subscribe, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Take it easy.